Bendición, luz, y progreso. Love, light, prosperity to each and every one of you. I am directly on YouTube right now. I'm not using Restream, so we're going to see how it goes. I know I've been hearing some of you guys tell me that the live feed has been a little bit wonky, so we're going to try this out and hopefully we can make your live experience a little bit better, okay? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Love, light, prosperity chat, wherever you are chiming in from. I'm going to give it a moment for people to tap in. And I also want to make sure that the sound and everything is clear, especially on YouTube. So if you're on here, definitely let me know. And welcome in, everyone. There we go. All right, I see people chiming in. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Instagram, and we are live on TikTok, also Hipsy as well. So I'm going to give it some time for people to join the stream. If you are here, especially on YouTube, make sure you guys smash that like and subscribe to the tribe if you haven't done so. All right. I was live earlier today. I did some card pulls. I'm going to start trying to implement that back in. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely tap in the beginning of the live. Hey, Kamika. Do we sound okay? Do we look okay? Does everything sound clear? Appreciate you checking that for me. I want to make sure there's no delays. We're solid. Sound, look, and no delay. Okay, perfect. I guess we're gonna try and check this out. We're gonna try it. I know I've been using Restream, but that was only to incorporate Facebook. But if we need to go back to just YouTube, then we'll do that. How are you feeling? I channeled an energy for you earlier today on the live. We channeled your dad. I thought that was pretty dope. Especially when you're not anticipating it, right? Like it's just like a it's like a blessing in disguise. Like you weren't even thinking you were gonna connect, and then bam, your spirit guide is like, hello. Hello. I'm here and I have a message for you. Bendición, Lucy, Progreso. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, chat. Definitely stick around. If you are new here, drop a rose in the chat. And if you've been here before, drop a sunflower. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium. I'm also a Reiki practitioner. I help with distant healing. So if there's any traumas or triggers that you need help working through, you can definitely connect with me. I'm also an intentional jewelry maker. I am currently I'm currently working on putting some protection mojos for your cars. We are Kamika is getting the next one. So I'm really excited and I'll definitely post that for you guys when they're ready. So I will be pricing and having everything available. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know. Okay. We are going into collective energy. You came back quick. I thought you were talking about later. I mean, I'm just trying to come on as quickly as I can. You know what I'm saying? What's up, chula bendición? Did you get notification that I was live? Let me know because TikTok been acting a little funny here lately. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you, mama. Truly, blessings. I'm gonna try to come on as much as I can, especially right now. Because I definitely got to get back on track. So you guys will start seeing me more often. And you guys can also book me private as well. You did? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Chula. I appreciate it. If you can help me share, especially now, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I have views and sometimes I don't, but I feel like it has everything to do with the new changes on TikTok now that it's under new ownership. So that's why I always tell everybody to make sure to follow me on the other platforms because some people aren't getting the live when I go on. So, but I'm gonna give it some time. We did some card pulls earlier. I got you. I'm gonna plug my tapping device. Oh, you have one of those? Hell yeah! I love it. Yeah, tappity tap away. I thought about getting one of those. But I never did. So I want to see how active that tap gets. Oh, you just got it? Yeah, let's put it to the test. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Love, light, prosperity to each and every one of you. I'm just giving it some time for people to join. All right. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium. Welcome. If this is your new experience, you've never experienced me before, this is the first time you're here, welcome. All right. This is definitely a space for where it's open. Okay. Judge-free zone. I'm nobody to judge nobody. Okay. I'm just a straight shooter. All right. As a Sagittarius, we're blunt. We're very blunt, but in a way where you can receive the energy and move forward with the energy. So, welcome. If you are a light worker as well, welcome in. I got it in my showcase just in case. Okay. So are you selling products on TikTok? Shoot. You never know, Chula. You never know. We're tapping into collective energy here in just a moment. If you're here, drop your name and zodiac in the chat. Hey, love that for you, girl. I wish you all the best. Help us share the live with at least a minimum of 5 friends, okay? If you're here, welcome. Many blessings to you. We're going to tap in on collective energy. If you're on YouTube, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe to the tribe. All right, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We've been around 600 for a little bit, and it's okay. We've been growing slowly but surely, but please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on collective energy reads, okay? I have quite a few. I have to do better with promoting them. Yes, come on, girl. Come on, Melissa, Gemini, welcome. I may open up with some card pulls like I did earlier today and then go into collective. But it just depends on the energy, all right? But because I did that earlier and I didn't do collective, I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna go into collective. But either way, we still gonna get into the energy, all right? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do my call to prayer. All right, I know I was on earlier, but this is another live, new energy. So if you guys don't mind, let me go ahead and get that call to prayer. I do not have the text and all that showing up. I'm directly on YouTube right now. I'm not using Restream. I'm trying to see if it's better. I'm trying to see what I can do to enhance the experience for you guys, okay? Genesis Aquarius, listen, happy birthday, Aquarius. I know it's your season. To glow. I got a bunch of Aquarius friends. My auntie, my favorite auntie, she's also an Aquarius. I love me some Aquariuses. Aquarius and Sagittarius, we go together bad. You hear me? Aquarius and Sagittarius, that friendship, that dynamic is super dope. Super dope. And I love traveling with y'all. Y'all good company to travel with. And you know us, we always traveling. What other signs do we have? Drop your zodiac in the chat. I'm big Sag energy. All right, my big three is Sag, Pisces, and Libra. That's my big three. If you guys want to go ahead and drop your three too, just so we can get acclimated with each other, by all means. All right, this is an interactive live. All right, so that means you interact in the chat. All right. I ain't talking to myself. I got several platforms. Again, I'm currently live on YouTube, Instagram, and also on TikTok. So if you're here, please make sure you're interacting by tapping and sharing the live, okay? We're going to tap into collective. Let me go ahead and do my call to prayer. And then we'll tap into collective, all right? Aqua Sag. Ooh, yeah. We gotta connect, girl. I already know we gonna vibe. What's my big three? It's your sun, moon, and rising. So my sun is Sag, my moon is Pisces. That's where my intuitive side really comes in handy. And then my rising is Libra. I always like to balance the scales. So it makes sense why I'm a teacher, why I'm a healer, why I'm into the things that I'm into, right? So if you don't know your chart, beloved, tap in with me, okay? I have those services, okay? My link is in my bio. Linktree has all of my links, everything where you can connect with me, okay? So let's go ahead and open up in prayer. I see 3 people on YouTube right now. Make sure you smash that like. We're slowly going to be having people coming in and out. If you guys need to run back the collective, y'all can go on YouTube. The link is in my bio. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación, libéranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén, amén, amén. God, above all, I give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you are aligning me with the collective once again. We give all thanks and gratitude for the energy that is being exchanged. At this time, I release my energy as I call upon my higher self. I call upon the divine source for your divine energy. As we now tap into the collective, whatever messages need to flow through, use me as the vessel as I now become that beacon of channel for the collective. I ask that we tap into all of my gifts, all right? We rebuke any negative energy that does not belong here. I call upon the angels of divine white light. I call upon my light beings that are here to help guide and keep me protected. I call upon Archangel Michael for your divine protection and essence. I ask that you cover me with a shield from my crown all the way down to my feet and extend that energy over to the collective wherever they may be. At this time, we give all thanks and gratitude. We will remove all blockages, all negativity. I ask that you please connect me with those that need to hear this message, whether it's on live or on the replay, whether we're connected on YouTube, Instagram, or even on TikTok, Spirit, whether it's on the FYP or through a share. May my messages align with who needs to, as it is divinely guided from source. We give all thanks and gratitude. I call upon my santos, my eguns, my muertos, la gitana que me acompaña, los indios que me rodean, my son 3, my grandmother Emilia, my best friend Sierra. As we now tap into the 5D. Ashe, ashe, ashe to the ancestors in advance. Mote be. All right, chat. What's going on, Jennifer? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Make sure you smash that thumb. Okay, we're about to tap in on collective. If you're here, welcome. Let's get them shares up. Gemini, Leo, Libra. I see you, Melissa. That's a pretty good air and fire. Air and fire go well. That's a good combo. Dana, Virgo, welcome. Do you know what your big 3 are? If you know what your big 3 are, comment them down below, okay? We're about to tap into collective energy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Dana, it's okay if you don't know. You can just look up your birth chart and it's your sun, moon, and rising sign. All right. And if you don't know how to do that, girl, I got you. All right. Let's tap in, y'all. If y'all ready for collective, make sure you guys are following. All right. I am also live on YouTube. I want you guys to make sure that you guys have that habit of following me on YouTube in case anything happens with this platform. Okay. I know TikTok has been a little bit, here and there, but YouTube is where it's at. It's always been there. That's always been my drive. So make sure you guys are following me there. Okay. If you're ready for collective, go ahead. Thank you for the roses, Melissa. I appreciate you. Go ahead and drop a sunflower in the chat. All right. So we can be in tune with the collective energy. Whatever comes up, all right. Whether you're sun, moon, rising, whatever. Okay. If it aligns with you, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay. Please do not force no story. Again, if you need to leave, it is okay. You guys can run it back on YouTube. All right. If you're here, drop your sunflowers. Drop your sunflowers. All right. This is a judge-free zone. All right. So if you're here, just listen with an open heart. All right. You never know. Spirit might come out and deliver something directly to you that you're like, damn, I feel like she talking to me. I hear that a lot. And then y'all be sending me messages like, yo, you were really talking to me. That collective really hit. Listen, something about collective energies, they just do something for me. And they do a lot for my collective. So that's why I sit up here and do it as much as I can. All right. So with that being said, I see y'all ready for collective. Let's tap in. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. When it comes to this beautiful collective that I'm tapping into, align me with the divine message from divine source. What is the energy, spirit? What is the energy for this collective? I'm sensing, before I even look at anything, right? I'm immediately sensing that a lot of you have a lot of goals that y'all are really trying to acquire right now. And I'm not even saying this because of the new year or anything like that. I'm not talking about no new year, new me bullshit. But I really do feel like a lot of y'all have a lot of things that you are either passionate about and working towards. I'm feeling that heavy. Okay. I feel there's a heavy emphasis on really working towards or really working hard towards something that you truly believe in. All right. I feel that wholeheartedly. All right. But I feel like for some of you, there's an energy of like indecisiveness, right? It's like you feel like there's some things that you want to do. Again, very passionate, very creative energy that wants to come forward. But there's a heavy emphasis on maybe I'm not ready yet. Something stalling, a delay here. Maybe not pushing forward all the way, scared, like you're on the edge. You're on the brink. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're real close, but you still haven't I don't know. Like it's like you haven't went for the kill shot. And I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe because I watched like a honey movie last night that said it that way, right? But like I'm seeing a target, right? Spirit is showing me a target, and it's like you keep missing your target for whatever reason. And it's not aimed because you're aiming directly towards it. But I don't know if it's the drive, the pull. It's like you have it, but for whatever reason, it's like you haven't been able to hit that target, that goal, right? For some of you, I see health. Okay. Health is something very important here. I feel it heavy. Some of you guys may be asthmatic. Okay. Because I'm getting chest. Maybe some of you guys are really trying to work on cardio to help with your respiratory system. For some of you, I'm also getting like sugars, right? Blood sugar, maybe that's something that runs heavy in your family, right? But it's definitely given that a lot of you guys are really tapping into how to better yourself to become a better you, right? Not just health, I'm also hearing like financials, right? A lot of you guys have some target goals that you have in mind. Some of you guys are really trying to be more disciplined when it comes to your money, your savings, your spending. A lot of you guys are really wanting to keep track of maybe an emergency fund. I definitely see targets that you're trying to hit, and again, the intention is there, but for whatever reason that drive isn't all the way there. It's like something that, I don't know, you have to push a little bit harder in order for that target to finally hit, right? Maybe it's some things that you need to tweak. I'm not saying that you're not doing things right, but I'm definitely getting that there may be some things that you may need to tweak, collective, in order to hit those targets. All right? I'm hearing for a lot of you, there could be some travel too that you guys are really trying to reach. Some of you guys are wanting to gain a passport, right? Maybe you've never been outside of where you've been at your entire life. And maybe this is a target that you want to reach. Like, I'm hearing nobody in my family travels, but I want to be the one to finally experience what else is out there, right? So if I'm talking to you, collective, what is causing you not to hit your target? All right. What is causing you not to hit your target? All right. I feel like for a lot of you who are resonating with this message, right? And this is just downloads that I'm receiving. For those who are resonating with this message, put a number 1 in the chat, okay? If it's resonating with you. But most importantly, this collective who are trying to hit their targets, right? Spirit is saying that maybe a 369 method will help you really hit that drive, right? Something something as simple as the 369 method, right? Because the intention is there, but when you see it, right? When you physically see it, you make it known, right? That's what I'm hearing. Like when you feel, and I don't know why I'm slapping my hand and I'm slapping that motherfucker hard, right? But I think you just need that extra oomph, right? Like that extra intention to push your targets into play so that you can hit that goal, right? Because once you hit that goal, it's not just that goal, right? You're going to want to keep hitting more targets. So 369 method is going to be something that's going to be solid for whoever is resonating with that message. All right. So we got targets. We got targets. Maybe some of you guys feel targeted as well. Maybe some of you have been feeling a bit targeted, because I'm definitely getting bullseye, like heavy bullseye. And I feel like when it comes to y'all, the people that are targeting you are just bullies, right? I'm definitely getting bully energy, toxic energy, people who just don't know better. And I hate to say that because we're grown ass adults, right? But people that are just immature, that are hot, that are impulsive, that are in and out always. And I feel like that in and out energy, right? That hot and cold energy, that inconsistent energy tells on itself, right? I don't think that that's your energy. I feel like that's the energy that is surrounding you, the surrounding energy around you. Um, but I definitely see heavy fire energy here. Heavy fire energy. All right, heavy fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's something that you're very passionate about. You really strongly want this target. Listen, y'all, if you're here, all right, if you're here, drop that target, all right? And I'm not saying, look at that, with the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Drop that target that you're so passionate about that you want to reach. Drop it in the chat, right? Because in order for you to manifest it, you have to physically see it. And sometimes writing that bitch will align you with exactly what it is that you need to see to manifest. All right. Let me see. What is it? What is your target goal? What is it that you're aiming for, collective? Are you shooting for better health? Are you shooting for mental stability? Are you shooting for financial stability, financial advancement? Are you shooting for a new career or new uh cuz I'm hearing like knowledge is power, maybe like a new something educational, maybe a new practice. I don't know. What is it that you are trying to target? All right, put it in the comments, okay? And we're going to affirm that we're going to hit those targets, okay? And I like to, when I set targets, I like to do them quarterly. All right, so every 3 months. So that's 4 quarters, right? So the first quarter, we're still in the first quarter. If you're trying to hit that target, try to hit it before set time, 3 months, which would be March, right? And then you can work on your next target within the next quarter. All right. I still don't see things. What are you guys trying to bring? What is your target? What are you trying to reach? Come on, I really want to see it, y'all. Drop it in. This is an interactive live. What is it that you're trying to reach? All right. What target are you trying to reach? All right. I do my vision boards every 3 months. Okay. Moving somewhere, indecisive of where to. Okay. Okay. What else? You have 3 choices. Okay. That's not bad. I'm trying to take my TikTok shop to the next level and my content creation. Okay, so that's something that you want to work in within the next the quarter, right? Within the next 3 months. Well, I don't want to say the next 3 months because the first quarter is almost over. I want to make a successful music album. Listen, I love that, and I hope all y'all reach those targets. Financial stability to move closer to the kids. Listen, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I want my business to take off. It took off last year, and then obviously I got hit by something that I wasn't expecting, so I'm having to rebuild everything, right? But that is my focus. I want to rebuild. I don't even want to say rebuild, right? Because I've been building this whole time, but that is my goal, that is my intention of continuing growing my practice and helping as many people as I can, right? But also becoming financially stable once again. All right. If you don't know my story, I posted it on my it's in my I did a story time on it, all right? But that's what my goal, right? Because especially when you get into a certain age, right, or a certain bracket, I would want to say, or when you achieve something, you want to achieve that or even greater, right? Like once you've already tasted better, you want to continue doing better. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to like be up here and then not know what up here is again. You know what I'm saying? Some people get kicked from that, right? Without having to, right? Without no reason. But that's just life. Life just has a way of bringing people back down where they need to be, right? However that goes. It's all about the journey. So, I hope each and every one of you guys reach the target that you're looking for. Okay. Everybody has different targets. Better health. I love that too. Listen, health is wealth. If you don't make time for your health, you're going to have to make time for illness. That is one of my favorite quotes that I have in my life deck. All right. I always pull a life lesson for you guys. So if you don't make time for health, trust me, beloved, you're going to have to make time for illness. And nobody likes to make time for illness because when you're sick, you have no choice but to sit, right? But when you're healthy, you're moving around like nothing. So listen, health is wealth, beloveds. Please always take care of your health. And that includes mental as well, all right? I don't play about mental health. Spirit, let's get some more energy. Yeah, 3 of Wands, a move here. All right, we have a move. Heavy wand energy. So listen, we're also tapped into Chinese astrology, right? We're about to move into the fire horse energy in February. All right. So fire has everything to do with motion. Okay. Fire has everything to do with motion, forward movement. It ain't talking about holding yourself back, right? It's not causing delay. A fire, once the fire is burning, right? Unless there's something that pulls away, right? That fire is going to continue to burn, right? Like you see those wildfires, right? Those wild forest fires. As long as there's trees and it's dry, that shit going to keep burning. So that's what I mean with y'all. The momentum that y'all are giving forward. All right. Please make sure that you're putting effort into that. Y'all continue to tap the screen. All right. The likes ain't matching with the time that I've been on here. All right. I love to be on here, but at the same time, I need to see that support. So if you're here, we ain't just watching. If you're driving, I understand, right? But if you're here, please make sure you're tapping and sharing the live because it's not matching. The math ain't mathing, beloved. It just sells 3.1. I don't know. I don't think it's working. Look at that. Another 8. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. How many wands is that? That's 3 wands. We have the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Come on now. Come on now. Listen. Forward movement. Forward movement. Heavy on that, all right? Ain't no stopping. There should not be anything to get in the way about what it is that you want to hit, especially when you're talking. Look at that, King of Wands. Listen, y'all. Y'all about to be the hottest shit on the block. All right? Y'all about to be the hottest shit on the block. Heavy fire. Y'all saw me shuffle that deck I don't know how many times. Heavy fire energy. That means that the momentum does not stop. You keep it moving. Doesn't matter how many steps forward you take. If you have to take micro mini steps, right, versus the large one step that you take, then fucking do it. But as long as you're putting them steps forward, right? Because I'm getting the peace walk, right? The peace walk, they're having to hit certain destinations, right? So they can't slow down, especially when it comes to weather conditions, right? I actually saw them in Charlotte, the monks, right? You got to keep that pace going no matter what. You got to keep that pace going, even if it's slow and steady movements. As long as you're putting in those movements every day, I'm telling you, beloved, you will reach that target. It was. I'm close. I'm close to Charlotte. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm getting heavy fire, y'all. Heavy fire. So really tap into your authority. Really tap into your strength, your fire, your desire. Okay, really tap into that energy. Whatever it is that you want to see light, yo, put it forward, collective. Like, for real. For real. Put that energy forward. Hold on. I'm trying to find my other deck. Where is it? Come on, clarifying situations, where you at? Clarifying situations, where you at? I got so many decks, y'all. Oh, come on. Here we go. Let's clarify some situations. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate you. All right, let's tap in. Clarify some situations for this collective. All right. Y'all got that fire. Y'all got that desire. You have the passion. You have the drive. All right. I see lots of new things coming in for this collective. Don't be shy, yo. That's like the biggest thing that I'm getting. Don't be shy. Don't be insecure. Put forward that energy, because whatever it is that you power into, yo, you're a powerhouse. Nobody can wreck that. All right. Frost of stillness. For a lot of you've been in that energy, right? Because when you think about frost, especially with this energy now, with all these snowstorms that have happened, for a lot of people, it's delayed a lot of things. They've had to stay stuck inside because of the inclement weather. But outside of that, right, you have no choice to do that, right? Because your safety is obviously important. But the energy I'm picking up is the energy that you've been moving, right? All this fire energy that you have, you've literally been putting it like where it don't belong, right? In the cold. The fire belongs in the fire. The cold, water, precipitation, all that can be divided. You got to separate the two. And what I mean by that is, you can pause and reflect. You can pause and reflect all day, right? But you're meant to move forward. You're meant to move forward. There's no sitting still. All right, look at that. Open doors. Open doors. All right, you have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to rush. The opportunities are there. There's no need to rush. The opportunities are there. You have so much drive, yo. Like I'm hearing like you're like the it girl. You know what I'm saying? You're the it girl. You're very desirable by many people, right? Your energy, your aura, it just gives off like people are automatically drawn to your energy because of the fire that you hold. You have lots of fire energy. All right. Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing your direction your soul wishes to explore. All right. Be truthful and honest about what it is that you're trying to direct. What targets are you trying to reach, and how do you feel like you can get there? You know what I'm saying? You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. Ooh. We have commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Ooh, ooh, I love that. I love that. Listen, you need to commit, collective. I know committing is hard for a lot of y'all, right? But whatever it is that you're trying to tap into, that energy, y'all need to commit to it full throttle. And trust me, it's gonna be good when you do. Once you step into that energy, man, ooh, nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can tell you anything. With this energy, not only are we ending it with the King of Wands, right? You're very much, people trust your decision making, people trust your logic, people trust your theory. You're somebody that's very well respected. You're somebody that knows how to move. All right. You're somebody that has a lot of drive and ambition. Some of you guys rise above other people that are in your groups. Shine, beloved. Shine. Let me pull one more. My list is open. All right, my list is open if you want to tap in. 15 is the minimum. All right, if you would like to tap in, my Linktree is in the bio. Apple Pay, Venmo, PayPal, Chime, Cashapp, all listed in my bio, in my Linktree, okay? Let me pull let me pull one for the collective. I'm going to pull one for each zodiac. I mean, not each zodiac, excuse me. I'm going to pull one for each element. All right, so that's 4. All right, so Earth, if you're Earth, put a green heart. If you are water, put a blue heart. If you are air, put a white heart. And if you are fire, put a red heart. All right. So hopefully you was listening. All right. You put your color. All right. Whatever element you are, put your color. All right. Put your color. Let me see. Put your color in the chat, please. Put your color in the chat, please. Put your color in the chat. All right, y'all. Let's go with air. Air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Woo! Let's see. We have look at fire. More fire. Air signs. All right. We have the Knight of Fire. Okay. So the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands came out in this one, and you're coming out again with the Knight of Wands. So listen, you guys look at this. I want to show y'all this real quick. Hold on. Let me show you two. You see the candles on the crown? Y'all see the candles on the crown? Listen, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Listen, y'all have some creative, dope shit brewing up here. All right. Your mind, some of you guys are very intelligent. Let's talk about it. Some of you guys are very, very intelligent, and y'all have some really, really great ideas, or just your knowledge, right? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is strength, right? You guys find strength in your knowledge is what I'm hearing. So I feel like for y'all, whatever it is, if you're reading books, right? If you're reading books or learning is very fundamental for you guys, air signs. All right. Learning is very fundamental for you, air signs. That is coming heavy here. So take action on whatever it is that you can learn and adapt and thrive. Learn, adapt, and thrive. Okay. All right. That's what I'm getting. Let's go with my earth signs. We have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All right. If you're any of those, put a green heart. Dang, that went flying. Look at y'all. Y'all coming in your own reading. Okay, we got the Two of Pentacles. Listen, balance. Balance. Heavy on the balance here for my earth signs, okay? There's a need for you guys to really balance life, work, career, love life, whatever it is. There's a need for you to really work on your balance, okay? Prioritize what is important. Please do not overindulge, because I feel like a lot of you earth signs can be a little overstimulated right now. All right. I feel heavy stimulation here. So please do not overwhelm yourselves. Okay. Take your time and balance things out. Time, space, and energy are going to be your best friends, earth signs. Okay. Time, space, and energy is going to be your best friend. Let's go to water. Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. If you are any of those signs, put a blue heart. All right. For my water signs. What is the energy for the water signs? What is the energy for the water? Ooh. Y'all coming in your own energy. We got the Seven of Cups. All right. Seven of Cups. So listen, you guys are going to be surrounded by several opportunities. And just like a fishy, right? A fish, what does a fish do? A fish wanders, right? A fish wanders. So please don't get so amped up about all the opportunities, right? Take your time and choose wisely. All right. I just literally look, commitment. I feel like that one's big for you guys. Look, commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. All right. Take your time on the opportunities and options or doors that are available to you, right? Because not every opportunity is meant for you. Sometimes it's just something to, like, you know, put things in perspective, like, oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I'm definitely capable of doing that. Sometimes spirit just offers these different options for you to see where you're at, where your capabilities are. So please don't sell yourself short. Don't go to the first option, and please don't pick an option, right? Because that's also stagnant energy. Don't stay in that energy. Choose wisely, okay? And commit to whatever it is that you're choosing. Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For my fire, if you're a fire sign, put red. If you're a fire sign, put red. List is open. All right, $15 minimum. Ooh, fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see you guys walking away from something. Okay. And I feel like it's something that you've probably invested some time in, and it's just not working out. Okay. And I know that fire signs probably get a bad rep of us just stepping away from certain things, but that's the thing, right? When a fire sign exhausts itself out, right? You extinguish yourself out, you evaporate, right? Where's your spark? You don't want to be overwhelmed or overweighed by other things that don't align with you. If it ain't fire, if it ain't motion, let it be, right? And I definitely sense that you guys are either picking up on another venture. Some of you guys may be traveling, okay? Because I see a ship here, so some of you guys may be going on like a cruise or something. And I feel like this is going to be like a nice getaway that you need to really tap in with yourself, because it's really easy to get away from your tapping in from yourself, right? Especially if you're somebody that's always taking care, if you're a provider, right? You have dependents that you have to care for. Sometimes you could lose sight of taking care of you. So definitely heavy on walking away what isn't for you, and focus on the journey ahead. All right. Travel also coming up for my fire signs. I release the collective energy. All right. I release the collective energy. Much love and prosperity to each and every one of you who have tapped in on the live. And if you are catching on the replay, definitely hashtag replay in the chat. I pray everyone received their message. And if you need to run it back, you guys can always double check on YouTube. Okay. My list is now open. All right. It's a $15 minimum. If you would like to join the list, I have all payment forms, Apple Pay, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, Cashapp, Chime. If you would like to tap in, put a sunflower in the chat so I can direct you. It is a $15 minimum. They are spirit led, but if you have a question as well, I can definitely tap into it as well. All right. And if you want to tap into the Hipsy prices as well, the link is in the bio. It'll just go from that platform. Three, 333 on the clock. 333 on the clock. Um List is open. If anybody would like to join, just let me know down below. I may be back on later. I'm not sure. I'm trying different times because it's different collectives every single time. So we'll see. Uh, Let me put in this timestamp. I think we started collective at 15 minutes.
Keep playing. 28.5. We ain't never had that.
All right. I'll put that in there. So anybody who wants to tap in on the collective can go directly towards it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and restart. If anybody would like to tap in on the list, definitely send me a message, okay? I'm gonna stay on YouTube for about another 15 minutes. And then I'll be getting off about 3:45. Virgo, Aquarius, and Libra. Ooh, that's a good combo too, girl. All right. I'm gonna mute YouTube for a second. Hold on one second. It'll probably be muted for a little bit because the background is a little too loud. Hold on, okay? I'm still here, you guys. I'm just muting the background just a little bit. If you would like to join, all right. List is very minimal. If you would like to join, they are spirit led readings. If you have a question as well, you guys can definitely tap in on your question. I could give you clarity. I do all types of intuitive readings. Whatever you want clarity on, just tap in and let me know, okay? Okay. That's fine. Just if you just send the 15, if it comes up, I'll do it, but I don't like really giving health advice. If I feel something or sense something, I'll definitely tell you about it. Cuz I definitely tapped into spirit babies as well. Not just spirit babies, but also babies in the womb. Um but if there's something that you want clarity on, just, let me know. In regards to that, I got you, Leslie. I got your PayPal. Thank you for your donation. I got it. List is open, okay? List is open if you would like to tap in. Linktree's in the bio. Leslie, let me know if there was something particular you wanted me to tap into. Because sometimes, I can get it. So just let me know. Because I definitely want to get you some clarity. Anybody else that would like to tap in on the list? The list is very short. All right. It is a $15 minimum. I do offer other readings as well, but if you would like to tap in on a general, just tap in energy. That's 15 is spiritual led. Okay. Just that, but if not, whatever the cards want to tell me. Okay, no problem. What is your zodiac? Leslie, what's your zodiac? Pisces. Okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. Leslie, please make sure your legs are not crossed and your feet are not crossed. Okay. Um, Rachel, if you want to tap in on that, it's a $15 energy check. I can definitely get you some clarity with my cards and also my rods. And intuitively too, I definitely pick up and read on energy. So if that's something that interests you, my link tree is in my bio, my love. You would be next. I don't have anybody else after Leslie. Leslie, once you are clear, go ahead and drop a sunflower in the chat. for Leslie. Leslie Pisces. Leslie Pisces spirit. Leslie Pisces. Got it. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. At this time, I would like to connect with Leslie Pisces. I release the prior energy. I call upon my higher self. I call upon Leslie's highest self. I saw the sun card. Hi, V. Bendición, mama. I saw the sun card, and the sun card does indicate, pregnancy, and then the Nine of Cups. So, are you trying to get pregnant? Bendición, mamita. Many blessings to you. Are you trying to get pregnant? It's either you are pregnant or you're trying to get pregnant. Because the sun card here, and the sun card definitely represents children, could even represent pregnancy. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. So that's long term. Let me tap in, girl. Yes, for a while now. You've been pregnant for a while now, or you've been wanting pregnancy. Sorry, I definitely feel that. What's the energy? Wanting, okay. Yeah, because the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is definitely wish fulfillment. Do you feel like your partner is supportive? Do you feel like you have that support with your partner, or do you feel like you're at that energy, that level? Because I see the Lovers in reverse. I saw the Lovers in reverse, and I also saw the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I saw the Three of Pentacles in reverse first. And that indicates to me that there's probably some sort of shift in energy when it comes to support. Do you feel like you're in a good place with your partner to have children? Have you been with this person a long time? Do you feel secure within your relationship? Are you holding on to something from the past? I don't know, girl. Bendición, mama. I'm getting a lot of energy for you. Yes, 6 years. We're married. Do you feel like your partner is supportive? Do you feel like you and your partner are on the same page? Because from the looks of it, I feel like there's some energy within the two of you. Like maybe somebody is definitely for it and the other person really lately no, and I don't know why. Listen, girl, who is somebody that is always trying to bring up shit from the past? Because there's definitely an energy of being stuck in the past or bringing something up consistently, because in 6 years that's a long time, right? And obviously marriages, y'all fight like anybody, right? But this is really turning your partner off. Okay, because I feel like there's some sort of, I don't know if there was some infidelity here or maybe some sort of disharmony within the connection, but I definitely feel like you're holding on to something, and is the reason, I don't want to say is the reason why you haven't gotten pregnant, but I feel like you and your partner are not in the right space mentally, physically, emotionally to bring a child into this world. Are you picking up what I'm saying? Because I definitely sense that there isn't, like, you and this person aren't in unison right now. And I feel like you question that. You question your stability with this person, right? But for whatever reason, whatever it was that transpired, you're not willing and able to let it go. It's something that continues to brew up. It continues to fester up within you, and you're always bringing it up. And when you bring it up, it's like y'all back to square one again. I definitely feel like there was something misaligned within your relationship dynamic between you and your husband. And you can want whatever it is that you want, but you don't want to bring in a new energy into this energy that you've got right now. I'm not saying you and your husband are all the way off, right? But y'all definitely not on the same page. And you can tell me all day, but the energy is telling me. I felt that immediately. Like I don't know if, please don't take this the wrong way, right? But this is how I'm seeing it. You know when you want something so bad, when you want something so bad, you tend to like over fixate on wanting that said energy. And it just always seems like your partner is never on the same page when it comes to what it is that you want. That's what it's definitely giving. That's what it's definitely giving. All right. And I don't know if you've been feeling a bit insecure within yourself, but there's some sort of insecurity here. Do you feel insecure about yourself, the way you look, the way you feel? What is this insecurity that I'm channeling? Because I definitely feel like, there's something here, like the balance is off. That what? You feel like you're insecure? Have you been feeling insecure? Do you feel like you're projecting your insecurities onto your spouse about yourself? So, although you've been married for 6 years, right? Although you've been with your person for all this time, there are still things within yourself that you need to work on, right? You have things that you work together as a couple, as a unit, but you also have things that you need to work on individually. Your healing and the way that you feel about your insecurities is something you need to work on, right? But whatever it is that's boiling inside that you haven't let go, what have you not let go of within this relationship? What do you keep bringing up? Because if you're gonna keep bringing it up, y'all might as well just bury the hatchet. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it and finally bury it. But for whatever reason, you can't let it go. For whatever reason, you can't let go what happened in the past. And I feel like the dynamic between the two of you has been off. And is the reason why you haven't gotten what it is that you want. And I feel like it's all in divine timing. I'm hearing that loud and clear. It's all in divine timing. There's some things that you need to work on within this relationship dynamic. You understand what I'm saying? My eye is twitching too. You're not getting enough sleep. You're not getting enough sleep. You're stressed. Oh, you're stressed, girl. Stress isn't good for your health either. Um, Listen, I'm hearing April. Okay, April is going to be a prominent month for you. April is a prominent month for you. Something is going to align for you in April. And I know that's a little ways away, right? But right now, there's some things you need to work on. All right. You got to work on letting go of this resentment or this grudge that you've been holding on to from something from the past. And you have to work on your insecurities. Whatever it is that you feel about yourself, you could change that. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, you could change that. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you don't like about yourself, you can change that. Personality, you can't change, right? You can't change who you are, but what it is that you're not happy about, you could definitely work on that. All right? So, that is my advice. Okay? My advice for you is there's a need for you to relinquish, release whatever happened, whatever it is that you keep bringing up. You need to figure out why you keep bringing that up because I feel like that's also connected with your insecurity. I feel like that's tied to your insecurity. And until you get that in check, that feels like the root of the problem. Until you get that checked, you're going to continue seeing these dynamics between you and your spouse where you guys are toe to toe or you feel like your spouse isn't respecting your wishes or you get what I'm saying? You guys are definitely not on the same page right now. So that's what I'm hearing. That is your challenge to work within yourself. Honor yourself, but also be truthful to yourself. All right. I release your energy. I call back all my power. I say to the ancestors in advance. Thank you so much for trusting me to tap into your energy. I send you love and light and also healing. If you ever want to tap in on a private or more personal, you can hit me up on Instagram or even on TikTok. Okay. Um, some random lady touched me and told me that. Told you what, mama? You're welcome. Am I the random lady? What random lady told you what? Told you what, girl? What I just said. List is open. I don't have anybody else on the list. 15 is the minimum. If you like to tap in, Apple Pay, Venmo, Zelle, Chime, Cashapp, PayPal. I don't know if I said that. Those are all my payment forms, and it's all listed in my Linktree in my bio. I really want to know what you meant. What lady told you what? List is open. List is open. If you would like to tap in on a reading, drop a sunflower in the chat. I'm gonna give it a few. That I was already pregnant. Somebody told you that you already was pregnant? Or are you talking about for like April? You knew I wasn't? I knew it wasn't right. Oh, somebody tried to tell you that you were pregnant. That's what I'm saying. You can't go off of what somebody tells you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go off of your body. But right now, I don't see that happening. You sent payment. Where did you send it, my mom? Let me know where you sent it. That's why I say I don't do pregnancies readings and stuff. Oh, Cash App. Okay. Hold on 1 second, okay? Can you send me a screenshot to my Instagram if you don't mind? But yeah, if you want to tap in on like, a pregnancy energy, I can definitely tap into that, but I would much rather do that in private because that's your personal, you know what I'm saying? That's health. So, if you want to do that, Leslie, just send me a DM, okay? I know, thank you so much. She was a random and came up to me. Oh yeah. Well, definitely don't believe a rando. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand people who just do that. Like, why would you tell me that? All right, V. Send me that screenshot. I got it. Let's see. Okay, you paid for a full. Got it. V, what's your zodiac again? Virgo, that's right. Alrighty. Let me get these decks ready for you. Are you in a relationship? What's your love? Are you in a relationship, single, or complicated? Okay. Sorry to hear that. I'll go ahead and get you some energy in regards to relationship. Any blockages or anything like that, okay? I'll get that over to you. The only reason why I ask is I have several different decks. So I want to make sure that I tap into the right energy. You feel me? You're welcome. And that something may come up in regards to, your ex as well. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab my decks, okay? Oh. Huh?
Where am I sending it to?
Oh, just wait until after I get off.
Okay.
I'm good right now. All right, ancestors.
Still on?
Yeah, I'm about to do a reading.
Oh. Other side coming in.
All right. So we're going to tap into your higher self. We're going to tap into your shadow self. And I'm going to tell you too, V, where what time your reading starts on YouTube, okay? So you can run it back so you don't have to screen record. All right, so we're going to tap into your higher self. We're going to tap into your lower self. We're going to tap into career. We're going to tap in on what's blocking you within your relationships dynamics. We're going to tap in on what's the T. I'm going to tap in on your ancestors. All right, I've also got tarot as well. I think I'm going to tap in on the good tarot for you. And then if you have a question at the end of the reading, you can go ahead and ask it, okay? So let's go ahead and tap into your energy, my love. Thank you so much for your donation. May God and the angels multiply that for you, okay, V? We're going to start your reading at 1 hour, 11 minutes. 111, girl, 111. 1 hour and 11 minutes, okay? Let's open up in prayer. I'm going to go ahead and get a message from your higher self. That's what I'm going to start your energy with. And then we're going to go on to the next steps, okay? So, Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel, we give all thanks and gratitude and praise for aligning us today. I ask that you please remove my energy and the previous energy as we now tap into V, Virgo. Whatever it is that her higher self needs to know, whatever messages her higher self can give to her right now would be appreciated. I call upon the divine source for divine messages and clarity, her ancestors that want her to see her thrive in her energy to connect with me at this time. We give all power and thanks to the Most High. Archangel Michael, protect us as we now tap in for V. What is the energy for V? Her higher self. A message from her higher self, spirit. Message for V. V. V, do you have selenite? Do you have selenite? Let me know if you have selenite. And where do you have it located? Because Spirit is bringing that to my attention. You don't. You need to get you some selenite. All right. Spirit is bringing that to my attention. Selenite is a great energy cleanser. Okay. I have selenite everywhere. This is a big ass thing of selenite right here. Just don't put it in water. If not, it'll dissolve. This is what I use to tap and clear energy. But selenite is coming up for you. All right. You used to. There's a need for you to get one. Okay. So find you a selenite wand. It doesn't have to be something big, but definitely get you some selenite. Okay. Because there's definitely, you definitely need to cleanse more. All right. I'm hearing that heavy. Start cleansing yourself more. Have the selenite above your head or under your bed or next to your, nightstand, wherever you closest to you, okay? Because I feel like you also absorb a lot of energy. So make sure you're cleansing yourself periodically. All right. This is a message from your higher self, okay? It says subtle essence of vital life force and breath, flexible and creative. It says, when you are a pranaful, you are beaming with vital life force. Purple is also prominent, okay? Purple is very prominent, and I see purple all around you too. So I feel like that's your aura, your vibe, your sorry, I couldn't even finish the sentence, but purple is very strong with your energy. Purple is my favorite color. Look, this is all purple. I see purple. That's why I was saying purple. Purple, heavy purple around you, okay? And I feel like that's your like also your third eye. You have a strong third eye as well. That's why I say it's very important that you cleanse yourself, especially here. Start seeing things from here, not from here, okay? Now let's get back to the message. It says, when you are pranaful, you are beaming with vital life force. Energy flows easily throughout your body, and you are at one with divine consciousness. You dance through life with fluid movement, and your energy extends out of your body. Felt by those surrounding you, you are in control of your breath and utilize it to move life force around you, bringing your mind, body, and spirit into balance. Continue to breathe into the light that exists within you. This is your connection to universe pranic energy. Okay, so prominent. You are heavy. You are a light worker. All right. You are a light worker. So because you are natural light, like vital, your life force is very vital, is very strong. So protect your energy. All right. Protect your energy. Encompass your energy as this crystal would shield you from everything that tries to harm you, tries to absorb your energy, that tries to take away from you. If you ever feel drained, those are I'm getting headaches too, right above the eyebrow right here. I don't know if you like tend to like squint or if you need glasses, but something about like, I don't know, squinting and then like up here, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it heavy right here. It's like right above my eyebrow. Do you squint a lot? Do you go like this a lot? Do you strain your vision? I don't know. What's up with your vision? Ooh, I got chills when I said that. What's up with your vision, girl? Do you squint a lot? I don't know why I keep squinting. Ooh, you do? I don't know, girl. I don't know what's up with it. I don't know. Something about squinting. Or maybe not seeing something clearly and you're having to like, what is that? Like, but it's right above here. Like, I don't know. I don't know, girl. But I feel like there's a lot of energy right here. Yes, dude. I feel so much brain fog though. Well, that is right here. The what is this? I can't even say the damn word. The cerebellum. Jeez, I can't say the word. But yeah, heavy on the crown. You need to cleanse, girl. You need to cleanse heavy. Do something kind for someone without any expectation. All right. So I feel like maybe do like I don't know, maybe it's been a while since you've done like a good deed. But just do it at random, okay? Just do it at random. And I feel like when you do, again, don't do it without any expectation, but you already know, like anytime you look out, like spirit always blesses you back 10 times more, girl. Something about a car too. Something about a car. All right, we have Raven, knowledge, death, energies. So, girl, when it comes, yes, always, mama. When it comes to you, girl, you are somebody that is very, very much in tune with yourself, in tune with energy. You are somebody that exudes heavy knowledge. Okay. You've been here before. This isn't your first rodeo. And I feel like crows, I mean, this looks like a crow, but it's a raven. Raven and crows are very similar. But ravens bring about messages. Okay. Second time here. Ravens bring about messages. All right. A raven is a messenger in what I'm going through. Yep. Second time here in what I'm going through. What you mean, girl? Sorry, I'm like talking and channeling. We got toad. So we got animals coming in strong for you, girl. All right, we got a toad, personal growth, transformation, and let it go. So ravens bring about messages. And then we have letting go. All right. So there's something within you, maybe your subconscious is trying to release or let go of. Um, because it's also death, right? Death, ego. Maybe you're going through a ego death, right? You're possibly going through major transformations where you're no longer seeing things how you used to. Maybe you talk different, you walk different. I've been told that a lot. I feel like when it comes to you, you're somebody, you're a shapeshifter. You could soar the skies and still be on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You could soar the skies and you could still be on the ground. I'm getting that heavy. You know how to shapeshift your energy. But protect that. Protect that. I feel like your shadow self is your strongest suit. Is that's definitely giving like your shadow side is where you gain your strength from. Your shadow side is where you gain your strength from. I'm hearing that loud, girl. Something about your shadow self. Ooh, shadow baddie. I don't know what you into, girl, but seem like the dark side like you. And I never wear black. I never wear black to like my readings and stuff because I know they attract lots of like energy, but I cleanse myself, right? I never wear black and I always have my veil on, but I was at the gym, this was what I was wearing, and I had this on. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this on. Like my crown is still covered. But I don't know. Something about the dark just drives. It just drives towards you, but you know how to navigate it. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. Okay. So I don't know if you've had instances where you've been feeling like, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm having to deal with certain things. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know why I'm having to deal with certain things, but there's a reason and a purpose as to why you're here. You're going through that right now. Listen, you have purpose, girl. You have purpose. All right. Your shadow self, something about your shadow self that you need to really tap into because that's your strongest suit. And I'm not talking about black magic, witchcraft. I'm not talking about any of that. You know what I'm talking about when I speak about your shadow self, all right? Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Listen, I don't know if you that's confirmation. I need to start writing in my shadow book. Boom! Boom! Mic drop. Yes, girl. Something about it. Something about it. There's some strength. All right. There's some strength in that. I feel like Reiki would help you too. All right. Reiki would help you too. That's energy, distant healing, if that's something that you're interested in. But I feel like there's certain things in your body that you feel tense. My left knee, right? My left knee bothers me regardless, right? But this is like a different type of I feel it like above my knee. All right. So I'm feeling that and I'm also feeling towards the hip, all right? Left side. Something about the left side when it comes to you, all right? The hip as well. I feel like there's energy being trapped. All right? There's trauma being trapped on these ligaments, these joints that you have. All right? I'm feeling that heavy here. Something about the left side. All right. Okay. Yes, that explains the pain. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think you should definitely tap in for a Reiki session. All right. We could definitely tap into that. Um, you would just you'd be present. I'll tell you when. If I don't know if you know of anybody, but I do practice Reiki. So if that's something that you are interested in, you could definitely connect with me. Okay. But I definitely feel stored trapped trauma stuck within the body. All right. And you've been dealing with that for a while. And it's on the left side. Left side. It's something registered to paternal. This is for V. It's a paid energy. She paid for a full reading. But you're more than welcome to stick around. Something about father energy, okay? The left side. Something with father energy. I don't know, girl. We can definitely tap into that though. Another time. Let's get some messages from your angels and your ancestors for V. V, Virgo. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. All right. Embrace the energy of peace. We have make plans and focus. And we also have warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. So again, you give me very strong, resilient energy. I feel like you've been through a lot of spiritual warfare, but that has everything to do with your warrior of ancestors. I definitely feel like you channel a lot of your ancestors. You are very much connected to your ancestors. All right. I feel that strongly. You have a strong tribe. All right. You have a strong tribe. Yoruba tribe is coming to me. Yoruba tribe. I don't know if that's something that you practice, but Yoruba tribe is coming to me heavy. Okay. Just look, girl. All right, just look. Heavy warrior. You definitely channel a lot of your ancestors, okay? I definitely do feel like something about a rose too, something about a rose. Um I've never practiced that. Maybe I should study that. Just look into it. But I'm hearing Yoruba tribe. I'm definitely getting Yoruba tribe for you. Um whew. Something about Rose. That could be somebody's name. All right. But Rose is coming to me. Rose. Rose. Rosa. Um, I don't know. Something about Rose could be a name, could be a flower that you like, could be a flower that some one of your ancestors like, but something about rose is coming up in regards to your ancestors. So your guides are wanting you to shift your perspective, okay? You may have seen something a certain way, but maybe you need to look at it at a broader perspective, okay? Things may appear one way, but they're actually not. Okay, so try to change your perspective. Change your perspective. All right. Let's go into the tea. Excuse me. Let's tap in on the tea. What's the tea when it comes to V? You are? Yeah, V is a Virgo. She's on TikTok right now. Unbothered. Ooh, I feel like this is tied to your relationship that just transpired. You said you just broke up. Somebody's coming off unbothered. This could be you, or this could be the person that was tied to you, okay? Somebody could have felt threatened by your energy, intimidated by your energy, or maybe it was vice versa, right? But there's some sort of intimidation here within that dynamic. And I feel like things went left when somebody is definitely giving me like what's the energy? Um like somebody trying to fight for somebody trying to fight to be always at the top. Like I don't know if this person always try to one up you, or like if you did something they had to do it or try to do it better. But it's definitely giving that this person was very much intimidated and bothered by your energy. And again, I told you, you have natural light. You have natural light, and I feel like this person definitely sensed that natural light. And it bothered them. There's some legal issues here. I don't know if you're facing any legal issues or somebody around you, or maybe the scales, right? Like you feel like there was some sort of injustice here. Like something wasn't fair. Maybe the way things happen. Um, Maybe somebody thinking something, and taking it a different way. Because people can misconstrue information. I feel like there was some sort of misunderstanding here. Yes, it wasn't fair. Okay. Um, what's the T for V? Did you live with this person? Because I'm seeing moving. I'm seeing moving. So maybe you're trying to move in a different direction. You did move. Okay. Yeah, because I see moving. I feel like this person really just tried to really cock block your energy. I don't know how long you were in this relationship, but I definitely do sense like this person like the benefit of having you around, right? But when it came to essentially being the provider or person that they needed to be for you, they lacked. They fell short. Rejected. Somebody feels rejected here. I don't know if this is you or them, right? But there's an energy of feeling rejected. Um it could be this person because I'm getting stalker. So this person could definitely feel rejected by you because you're not giving them a time and day. And now it's like they're wanting to watch everything that you do. All right. Have you been feeling like upset, sad about the situation, depressed? Have you been eating? I don't think you've been eating because my stomach feels a little off. I don't think you've been eating, girl. Again, unfazed. Yeah, I haven't talked to them. Yes, depressed, not eating well. Yeah, something about your food. All right. Definitely nourish yourself. Don't allow the situation to because in your head, you're definitely in your head. Yes, the situation definitely hit you hard, right? It wasn't something that you expected. I feel like it kind of just came. Well, I don't want to say it came out the woodworks, but I feel like there were some things that were definitely developing towards there, but for whatever reason, you weren't seeing it or didn't want to see it. All right. And that energy alone caused you to be in this stagnant energy for as long as you were in until you decided to cut it off. All right. Because I definitely feel like you're the one that ended things, or they gave you reason to end things, right? Obviously, you weren't happy. Yes, that's so true. I did. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up that energy where you weren't, things just weren't aligning, right? But that's why I feel like they feel rejected. And because they feel rejected because they didn't pull the plug first. I feel like had they made the notion, right, they wouldn't be how they're feeling now. I'm picking that energy strongly. Let's tap in and see what's blocking your relationships. I tried talking to him after, but he left me on red and hasn't contacted me anymore since. Yeah. I don't feel like he's going to. He's just going to keep watching you from the outskirts. Do you feel like you were asking too much? Or did he make you feel like you were asking too much? Yes. Because I feel like when it comes to relationships, right? Again, I don't know how long you were with your person, right? I don't want to say your person, but with the past connection, right? But I feel like this relationship caused a bit of anxiety, okay? Either this person was afraid to allow you to get close to them, or even in the beginning, right? I feel like this person, um it took a little bit for this person to be vulnerable, right? I feel like, again, you're somebody that's very open. You're somebody that will speak your truth on whatever it is that you're feeling. But I feel like when it came to his energy, it gave very much closed off. It gave very much like surface, right? Like this person would only give so much. All right. This person, I feel like they were afraid, right? Of they're not ready for a relationship. I'm just gonna be honest. They were not ready for a relationship. I don't know how the relationship dynamic lasted as long as it did, but I feel like, you took a risk. You took a risk going into this relationship. Um, and I don't know if you feel like it was worth it or not. I know you're heartbroken about it, but at the same time, you don't want to jump into a relationship that's gonna cause you anxiety. He wasn't ready. I did everything. Exactly. You already see it. This person was not ready. You took a risk and this person was not ready. And I feel like, I don't want to say 2 years wasted. I feel like 2 years worth of a lesson. I mean, you have to see it that way. Yeah, it sucks. But again, you can't force somebody to grow up. You can't force somebody to want to be present within a relationship. And that's true. He got me depressed and anxious. Now I'm dealing with what I didn't break. Yeah, girl. 2 years a little too long, okay? When you see the dynamic, sometimes you just have to accept the truth, right? You can speak your truth, but you also have to live in your truth. And by living in your truth, if you saw that that's how he was operating, then you should have cut that off a long time ago. Just being honest. Unlocking. What I what was locked can now be opened. All right. So I feel like this partnership also caused you to lose certain opportunities when it comes to career. All right. Um, I feel like maybe you weren't the best at saving when you were with this person, because I feel like there was a bit of a financial strain here. Um, but I feel like now that this person's not around anymore, I feel like there's going to be a change within your money. All right. I definitely do see you getting a leadership role. All right. Whatever that looks like. I lost a lot of money and wasn't focused on work anymore. My point. Now that this relationship is done with, you're going to be able to focus on what you need to focus on. I definitely see you getting some sort of leadership role here. Okay. Some sort of leadership role. If you want to get ready to answer your question, I'm about to tap into the tarot, but if you want to go ahead and tap in on your question, go ahead and drop it. I see you, Luna. Stop overthinking, stop stressing yourself, and stop overanalyzing the situation. All right? What happened already happened. Don't stay stuck in it. All right. I'll check my rods for that, okay? Advice for V, please. Advice for V. Listen. Stay in your truth. Continue speaking in your truth, all right? The Ace of Swords, all right? You are going through a breakthrough. Don't see this situation as a downfall. You have made a breakthrough. All right. There's some truth that's about to show up for you. There could be some sort of clarity or some sort of message that's going to come to you. All right. We have temptation and we have the strength. Listen, stand in your truth. I feel like you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted a lot. All right. Spirit is going to be tempting you with certain things, certain people, certain energies. So continue living and speaking in your truth. All right. Live and speak in your truth. I know you were big on speaking your truth, but now you have to live it. Live in your truth. All right. Whatever sounds good, whatever it is, take your time. All right. Don't rush the process. All right. Because I definitely do feel like Spirit is really going to test your strength. All right. August is very prominent. Okay. August, the month of August. Something in the month of August here for you. All right. This could be some sort of some sort of new found spirituality. This could be some sort of new opportunity with work. Something new is coming in here in the month of August. Got that, mama? And you're so right, because I've been going through it. I'm telling you. I'm about to check on that question. All right. I'm going to pull some cards, and I'm also going to pull on my rods for you. I definitely do appreciate your time and your energy. And thank you so much for your donation. I hope that I've been able to give you some clarity thus far. If anybody else would like to join, the list is open. I will be closing out my list here in just a moment. I may be back on later. I'm not sure. But again, if you would like to tap in, you're more than welcome to. Thank you, V. I appreciate it. I definitely do. And again, I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through, but listen, you're hitting breakthrough. You're about to have a breakthrough, okay? Don't think of it as you losing. You're not losing nothing. You gained yourself back, all right? You're not dealing with somebody who is wasting your time and energy. And I feel like this person definitely was. They weren't in tune with themselves. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels. When it comes to V, has anybody worked on her spiritually to cause mental health problems? Any witchcraft, anything sent are directed her way, Spirit. Make it clear, make it known. What is the energy? What is the energy for V? When it surrounds her mental health, was she spiritually attacked? Any witchcraft, any evil sent her way? Please bring clarity and truth for V. V. For V. Let's see. For V. Bring charity and I feel like let me ask you a question. Have you been feeling very stagnant, very stuck in your energy? Not wanting to do anything, not wanting to move, not wanting to, I feel like lack of motivation. You've probably been feeling very restless. You've been probably feeling impulsive too. Have you been feeling impulsive? Because I definitely sense somebody pulling on your energy, but as far as like sending you energy, I don't see that just yet. I am going to check with my rods. And remember, the first thing I told you was selenite, right? Cleansing, right? Cleansing of the energy, doing that, being very active. Um, I told you that. I said that literally in the beginning of your reading. I literally told you. Somebody's definitely pulling on your energy. Sending you energy, I'm not sure. I'll check. And if you want me to check on his energy, you're more than welcome to send more to the Cashapp. And I definitely can. If you have a question, it's 15. I'm doing a paid reading right now, love. Have I done the rods for you yet? V? All right. So when my rods cross like this, all right, that means a yes. Okay. When I'm doing an energy check, I will split the two energies. So if I do an energy check between you and your past person, you will see this rod only for you and this rod for them, and it will show me their energy. So that's why I said if you want to tap in on the energy between that person to see how they are, you can send more on the donation for that. But I'm just going to go ahead and answer your question. You can send 10 more. You can send 10 more and I could check on the energy. You just have to send me their name. But I am going to check the energy for what you asked. Okay, no problem. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Let me bring these rods a little closer so you can see them on YouTube too when you run it back, okay? Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. At this time, I would like to connect with V's energy. V Virgo and her ancestors that are here for the highest good of all when it comes to V's energy. Once I'm connected to her energy, if the rods could cross and confirm that I am connected to V's energy spirit. Thank you. So I'm cross. Thank you, spirit. Just to confirm, I do want to make sure that I am tapped in on V's energy. If you would cross the routes for me, spirit, to ensure that I am connected with V. Thank you. All right. Now that I'm connected to V's energy, I would like to know if any sort of witchcraft has been sent. Has any sort of witchcraft been sent to V in her energy? Spirit, when it comes to V, did anybody try to send witchcraft? Tried. I said tried, and it did. It did say yes. Hold on. I had to connect the puzzle piece. When it comes to V's energy, spirit, Did anybody try to send energy of witchcraft towards V? Let me know, please. Show me with clarity. Yes, someone has tried. Has anybody tried to attack her mental health? Has anybody tried to attack her mental health? Yes. Is this someone that she still talks to? Is this somebody that she still talks to, Spirit? No, you're not talking to this person. Is this somebody that she was relatively close with? Is this someone that she was relatively close to that has sending her energy to attack her mental health? Is this somebody trying to attack her mental health? Definitely getting somebody trying to send you some energy. I feel like this energy was out of nowhere. Okay. You feel off. You definitely feel off. For V, Spirit, for V, is there anything she needs to do to cleanse her energy? Does she need to cleanse her energy, Spirit? Yes. Is this something very strong? Are these roots put on her strong? Are there any roots put on her mental? No roots. No roots. Okay. So I'm not saying that somebody went to a root doctor, but I definitely do see somebody sending you energy. It's a stubborn, chaotic energy. It's definitely an energy that came out of nowhere. I do feel like, what is your ex's name? I feel like this is an energy that this could have been him, but I feel like this was somebody else too. I feel like this was somebody else too. I'm getting a female energy. Spirit, did Jesse Lopez send any energy towards V? Did Jesse Lopez send any sort of energy towards V? I'm getting a slow yes on that, but I feel like the energy that you're feeling is somebody else is attacking you. I definitely feel that. I feel like it's somebody else. Spirit, is somebody else attacking V? Is somebody else attacking V? Yes. Is this a female presence? Is this a female presence? Yes. All right. There's another female. There's a female sending you energy. Was he talking to somebody else? Is this female energy tied to Jesse? Yes. You're getting energy from that person. What is that person's name? Because I can surely guarantee it's her. On God, could it be his mom? I'm getting a female energy that's connected to him. All right. Drop the name, who you think, drop that name, and I'm going to ask. Lisa Lopez. Spirit, is it Lisa Lopez? Is Lisa Lopez sending any type of energy towards V? Yep. 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 She's definitely sending you. I don't know if she's somebody that prays a lot, right? That explains why she's going through what she's going through. Oh, I don't know what she's going through, right? But definitely do feel that she's definitely sending you some energy. You need to cleanse yourself. All right, you need to cleanse yourself. I don't know if I told you that last time. I'm pretty sure I told you that last time too. All right. I do make spiritual baths. All right. I feel like you need a limpia. Okay. I don't think an egg cleanse is going to help this. I think you need to, yes, you did. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? And once I release the energy, I don't be remembering, but something told me I told you to take a bath last time. And I don't know if you asked me how much it was. And if you need to work out the pricing, we could definitely work it out, but you definitely need a cleansing. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. And then I'll see what his energy is towards you. But yeah, girl, send me a message and I'll tell you how much. You definitely need to do a baño amargo. All right, a sour bath. to cleanse your energy, and I could ship it out to you. Literally already made. All you have to do is just follow the directions. I'll send you the candles. I'll send you the prayers. I'll send you all of that. Can you send me the screenshot too, my mom? Jesse. And remember, I told you, stalker. Remember, I told you, stalker. Be careful with what you post. I got it, baby. Be careful what you post. Okay, because I definitely feel like somebody is definitely watching your socials, and it could definitely be his mom too, which is weird. I don't know why, right? She's so vested within this whole thing, but I definitely do sense she's definitely somebody who prays. I don't know if she's like a Christian. I'm very private about my life, girl. Yeah. But I don't know. Somehow she's getting info. Damn, I'm thirsty as hell. Um, is she in Christian faith or something? Something about prayer. She's either Christian or Catholic. But she's definitely sending some energy, girl. Don't think that these Christians or Catholics don't know about witchcraft, because they definitely do. I know she prays. Yeah, girl. She's definitely wishing something towards you. All right, let's tap into Jesse, all right? We're gonna cleanse that energy. We're gonna tap into Jesse. All right, Jesse and V. Jesse and V. All right, so V, you're going to be this rod. This is my left, but maybe on the screen I'm on the right. But this is the left rod. This is you, and then this is going to be Jesse's energy. All right. I'm just going to tap in and see what the energy is given for the both of you, where his energy is at. Um, and I could pretty much show you, like, I'll feel the energy between the two of you. All right. Current, past, or future. Okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. At this time, I would like to connect with V and also Jesse. V and Jesse, Spirit. Once I'm connected to the energy, cross the rods for me for V and Jesse. V and Jesse. V and Jesse. I want to confirm one more time that I'm connected to V and Jesse, Spirit. Connect me with the energy for V and Jesse. Thank you. Spirit, on the left, I want to use the left rod to connect with V and the right rod to connect with Jesse. Right now, I would like to tap into V's energy. Show me V's energy when it comes towards Jesse, please. What is V's energy towards Jesse? Your energy is definitely pulled back. It's like you stick around just a little bit. I feel like you sense, right? You sense, but it's definitely pulled back. All right, your energy is definitely pulled back. Um, show me, show me V's energy. Show me V's energy in general, Spirit. Show me V's energy in general. Hmm. Your energy has been very stagnant and it's been a bit inconsistent. Your energy has been very inconsistent, very sporadic. I definitely do feel like there is a lot of blockages in your energy. All right. Um, your mind being one of them. Show me V's energy when it comes to her mind, her mental. It's all over. You see? It's all over. Show me Jesse's energy when it comes to V. Show me Jesse's energy when it comes to V using the right rod, Spirit. Connecting to Jesse. Jesse's energy when it comes to V. His energy is very hot and cold. He's very hot and cold. He never know what he wants. He'll say something that sounds nice. Thank you. He'll say something that sounds nice, but never commits. Okay. I definitely feel like this person, very much so when it comes to commitment, has issues. He has commitment issues. Something about the right arm, too, when it comes to this person, because my right arm feels heavy right now. Um, show me Jesse's energy currently when it comes to V. His energy is pulled back as well. He's definitely interested and wanting to know what you're doing, but he's still kind of just doing his own thing. All right. I feel like this person is entertaining other people, but it's just because they're not wanting to deal with what is going on now. This person is going to resurface. All right. And I feel like it's going to be when you're completely pulled back all the way. All right. I'm definitely getting 3 months. Within the 3 months, he's going to take his time, girl. He's very stubborn. Now, if you want to give this person another chance, that's solely up to you. But honestly, I really do feel like this person has nothing to offer. Just being honest. Okay. This person's very wishy washy. And I feel like this person would even go around and try to tell people that you put witchcraft on them. All right. Um, will you be okay? Yes, you will be okay. Do you need to cleanse? Immediately. Okay. Um, you got to take those baths, girl. You got to take those baths, figure out a way on how to do it, but you definitely need to. Um, Spirit, when it comes to V, how many baths, how many sour baths will she need to cleanse her energy? How many sour baths? Let me know, Spirit, when it comes to her energy. How many sour baths? One, two. Two sour baths. All right. And if you want to follow up with a sweet bath, I always recommend to follow up with a sweet bath. So it would be 2 and 2. But you could do your sour baths first. All right. You could do your sour baths first, but there's definitely a need for you to cleanse yourself because you're feeling all that energy plus the energy that you absorb from other people. All right. That's what I'm picking up on your energy, girl. I pray that I was able to give you clarity. Definitely, please make sure that you connect with me. I know I said about cleansing yourself, but it's definitely important that you do, okay? I'm releasing your energy. Thank you so much for your donations. I know that we will be tapped in. Yes, go ahead and message me. Like I said, 2 baths. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down too. 2 sour baths. And if you want to do 2 of the sweet baths, we can do that as well. But definitely recommend to do the sour baths first, okay? But she's definitely sending you some energy. Thank you, Mama. I release your energy. I call back on my power. I say to the ancestors. I know she's the reason why we broke up. No, girl. I don't want to. I want to say that she did you a favor if you think she broke you guys up. But this person was not ready for a relationship, girl. All right. This person was not ready for a relationship. You doing everything. That's why spirit keeps tempting you. That's why I say within that 3 months, spirit's going to tempt you. And this person may come back and try to appear, a certain way. But I'm telling you right now, that spirit trying to test you. This person's not for you. Because spirit wouldn't send you your person and have their mother intervene and send you energy. You got to think about it that way, my mom. I know that I know that you had, whatever it is that you had with this person, but that shit is dead now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in the coffin. It's time to have that funeral, right? Accept it for what it was and keep it moving because this person's not for you. Trust and believe, girl. I would tell you if this was it. This ain't it. All right. So please connect with me. Let me know. I would love to send you those baths. I can get those baths out to you as early as in the next couple of days. All right. But definitely tap in because you are a light source. All right. You have beautiful light energy. Don't allow anybody to send you these attacks and keep you stuck. Okay. Thank you, my dear. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate everyone who tapped in. Collective will be posted if you guys want to check it out. And I'll see you guys on the next stream, okay?